Hello my YouTube friends. We are in Denmark, just crossed the border. Yeah, that part I still filmed in Dutch, but yeah, you can check that out. It's my first time in Denmark, so I didn't know what to expect. There was border patrol, so there was a checkpoint where they, I guess, take out cars randomly or not so randomly. That's always a big discussion in the Netherlands when someone gets pulled over by the police. And is it by law it should be random, or with an when they have a suspicion? But a lot of people from a different background, so migrants, they say, yeah, it's discrimination. So yeah, that's always a discussion point in the Netherlands. I don't know how it's here in Denmark or anywhere else, but yeah, just rained. The road is wet. Nice roads. Yeah, we're in Denmark and we're on our way to Laks on the island Zealand. And during this trip, yeah, when there's something nice to see or something that I want to tell you guys or amazes me or whatever, then yeah, I'll turn the camera back on. Yeah, the sun is out, so it's beautiful, and yeah, it's a nice landscape. This part, I believe it's Jutland where we are now, and I just saw a meadow with beautiful cows. They're those long-haired cows with a blonde tip on their tail, and really beautiful, and long horns. So something different than those milk production cows in Holland and Germany. But I'll see if there's another meadow with those cows. I'll try to film it. And I also saw my first deer in the meadow on the left side of the highway. Yeah, there's I don't know what's the English word, the smaller kind of deer. Ree, they call it in the Netherlands and Germany. It's a ree. So I don't know what the English word is for that one, but yeah, I saw one. So and I'm just in Denmark now. My dad already told me he'd been in Denmark some years ago, and from the border till the place they had to be, he counted 70 something deer. So yeah, yeah, nice. It's a bit not mountains, but yeah, little hills up and down. Like I already said in the Dutch video before, one of the other YouTubers in Holland, he'd been in Denmark, and he said it's a bit like I don't know if they know that, and I guess so. Maybe it's called the Teletubbies, something like that. But also like what was it? Windows 7 or something. It's some kind of background. It's a bit hilly and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm babbling again. But it's beautiful. It really is. One of the things I notice here in Denmark is that trucks, and not only those big ones we are passing now, have yellow number plates with black but also the smaller ones, the delivery trucks and stuff like that, they also have yellow number plates. While the regular cars, they have a white number plates with black letters and numbers on. That's a camper. There's a completely white number plate. And I just saw a car with a white number plate with like a third part. A third of the number plate to the left was yellow. So there were, I believe it was GC in yellow. So on a yellow background with black letters. And then the rest of the number plate was white, like the cars. So I don't know what that's. It looked like a car, but he had its back seat down, or maybe taken out. So it's, I don't know, maybe a car that's used as a delivery truck or something like that. I don't know. But I noticed the difference in color and number plates. They don't have that in Holland. They don't have that in Germany. The number plates are all the same color. I know in the Netherlands they got letter ranges that are only used on trucks or commercial vehicles. So. But here in Denmark, it seems they just use another plate color. Oh, yeah, that's. I don't know if that's still all combinations usable on a car are also used on a yellow number plate for a truck, but I don't know. Don't ask Lars about that. That's nice about meeting a real Dane and someone who can tell you about this country. Yeah, I'm curious about stuff like that. And in addition to the number plate thing, I just saw a car pass me, a regular car with yellow plates. So maybe it's like when the car is registered to a business, then it's got yellow plates. That is also possible, of course. I don't know, because it was a regular car with a back seat in it, and it had those yellow number plates like on the trucks and delivery trucks and stuff like that. Yeah. Here is a yellow plate. It's on a car, on a tow behind. I don't know the word. Little trailer. Yeah, that's the word. In Holland, they've got the white number plates on the trailers. Yeah, here's a yellow number plate again, and put its commercial vehicle. So yeah. But like I'm babbling, and meanwhile, while I'm babbling about this number plate thing, it's just something on my mind when I'm driving. Yeah, you see the sign with the looks like a red ribbon, but that is also something that we don't have in Holland or in Germany. It's a sign that says 2 lanes are merging into one. So I like that. A little heads up. But while I'm babbling, you guys can enjoy the beautiful landscape. I didn't see any deer other than the one right in the beginning, or other game, or seagulls and crows and stuff like that, but I really don't know what they all have here in Denmark. They got deer. I don't know, do they also have wild boar, like in a lot of places in Germany? And I know in the northern part of Germany there are also wolves again. Do they have wolves in Denmark too, or not? I don't know. Yeah, I love to explore this country. It's really nice. Always nice about visiting a new place, a new country. Yeah, it's not just a new place, it's a whole new country for me. And talking to Lars in the last few days, he had a lot of places he wanted to show me, so I'm very happy about that. It's gonna be fun, I know it's gonna be fun. It's very strong wind, so I gotta keep both hands on the wheel. I don't know if you can see, but some trees you see bending over. But it's and in the clouds in the sky at the horizon you see rain pouring down. So I guess we're gonna hit some weather in a few minutes. But yeah, well, the wind's very strong, so sometimes you see trucks going over to the left and then to the right again, and yeah. Yeah, but it looks, we're in the sun now, but it looks like we're gonna see those clouds getting closer very soon and get in some nasty weather. I don't know if it's just rain, it's really black, those clouds, so maybe it's also hail. We had some hail this beginning of the afternoon when I was about to, you could see the winds on the pigeon. He was having difficulty flying right into it. But we had some hail at the beginning of the afternoon and on the camper spot in the parking. Yeah, it's about to hit. The contrast is getting bigger and bigger. The green is intense green and the black of the sky, and yeah, it looks amazing. Some kind of valley we're crossing now. Almost at Kolding at the highway crossings intersection. I don't know if you can see on the video, but straight ahead, most of those fields on the left side of the highway, and I can't turn the camera over more to the left, so this is it. I can turn it a bit to the right. I gotta remember to put the holder back on differently on the window, so I can also turn a bit to the left. But you see the yellow field, they are blooming, beautiful. I think it's rapeseed, so could also be mustard seed, but I don't think so. I think it's rapeseed. Gotta watch where I can move over and pass this guy. Okay. Yeah, you were able to see the yellow flowers very well. Oh, he's going down to the right. So we're gonna move over a lane again. Yeah, but we are turning a bit to the right now, and most of the dark weather, the dark clouds are on the left, so maybe we are lucky and we just pass it, or just get a bit on the side, but yeah. Yeah, we're just grazing that weather, so a few drops, but I don't think we're gonna get it. I like they do on the left from us. It's a bit busy here on this part. I think the big city. I think we're at Kolding now, so it's a big city, and there's a lot of traffic now. Yeah, we are just on the side of that huge black cloud, so you can imagine what they are getting way over to the left of us. We're taking the exit Odense Fredericia, when I even pronounce it slightly right. Oh yeah, there is ice in it too. I see it's hail and rain. You can see, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but you see the ice moving along the window. So yeah, there's ice coming down.
Volg deze route nog 29 kilometer.
This morning I had my bedding. I took it apart. I have those all season down bedding, and I already had one part up in the attic, and this morning I took it down and put it back on again, because I looked at the weather forecast and I saw that in the coming days temperatures at night would drop just above freezing, so I thought it might be better to just put it on, and then I got an extra blanket at the top so I can pull it off or put it on the side if I don't need it at night, so that's the easy way. But I thought it might be better to just put the full season down bedding together again. So yeah, and now with the ice coming from the skies, I think I did well. I hope it's gonna be only a few coming days, and that we have dry weather. And what's he doing on there? Ah, okay. So I hope it's just the coming days, and then we are getting a bit better weather. I would love some Danish spring weather in the days to come, but yeah, okay. We'll just have to take it as it comes. I always say it's a good thing people can't influence the weather, although we can discuss that, and there are certainly nations in this world that are trying to do so. But yeah, I think we came away good with that, with those black clouds we saw earlier. I see on my navigation that we're driving southeast again. So for now we've been driving up north from the German border, but we're leaving the mainland Denmark part. I believe it is Jutland we're on, and then we're moving over to the next island, peninsula, and I don't know how it's called. I guess we're going to see a sign somewhere, but oh, that's a big Danish trucking company, Lehman. There are a lot of trucks over there. So we get at another big highway intersection, I see. That's Fredericia. see on the other side there's another. I saw a few trucks of them driving. Blue Water Shipping Company. It's also a big Danish firm, I guess. I hadn't seen them or even remember seeing them. But here in Denmark I already saw a few trucks of them. Yes, we are leaving mainland Denmark, and there's a big bridge. And we're going over to the next island. At least I think it's an island. There's a big bridge, but maybe it's connected to the mainland somewhere else. That can be. But I don't know. I hope there is a sign or something that says how it's called. Middelfart is the town on the other side. You can see the wind sack. Yeah, here it's across the water. Try to show you guys. Put the camera over a bit, so like this you can see a bit of the water, and also on the bridge. Yeah, big boats to the left, but I can't turn you over to the left that much. See? Yeah, beautiful. It really is. Those houses on the right are right at the water. They got boats in the garden. Yeah, I guess that's nice. That's something I would like in the van, like a foldable canoe or something like that, or a real one on the roof. But it's when you don't use it that much, that's a lot of drag you get from the wind, so a lot more fuel consumption. But I think a foldable one that goes in the storage under the bed would be nice. Or like not a canoe, but a sub. It's a sub board. You got those one. Yeah, they are affordable. You can get a nice little package. I've seen them once. So yeah, it's maybe something for the summer to look into. Which one? Yeah, I didn't see a sign anywhere that said how this island is called. Oh, I missed it. I don't know. But we did move on one island. Yeah, we're in a traffic jam. I hope it's only because we're going from 3 to 2 lanes. I don't hope it's an accident, because there was an accident earlier on this road. It had been a bright red patch on my navigation all the time, and it just went away like a quarter of an hour ago. But now, yeah, it looks like the red patch just popped up again. Moving over to the right lane, so the left lane can move into the middle one easier. But yeah, it's a red patch on my navigation again, and mostly that means it's standstill and or an accident. Yeah, we'll see. It seems like it's starting to move again. Look at the yellow blooming rapeseed. Yeah. don't know how long this was, about 10 minutes, maybe quarter of an hour. But oh yeah, it's all part of being on the road. So normally I always try to avoid traffic jams because it isn't necessary anymore. I don't have to be at a certain time at a certain place, but yeah, it's still about 2 hours of a drive ahead. I do want to stop for a bit in a while, but well, I guess about 4, so it's only 1 hour and a half drive from there. We'll see, just if there's parking or something. But there's still a big yellow patch on my navigation, so that's the one that has been red all morning, or all afternoon, I must say. So I don't know if that's still cleanup of an accident or something. We'll see. Yeah, I see the navigation is taking us off the highway in a few kilometers. So she wants us to take the next exit. Oh, let's trust her. Trusted her before, and she routed me around some traffic jams in the past already, so I'll just follow her instructions and see where this is leading. Another thing I noticed about Denmark, up till now at least, is that there aren't that much of those ugly windmills. You see one or two somewhere in the field, or smaller one behind a farm or a house, but it's not like in Germany and some parts of the Netherlands where they pack fields full of those hideous landscape polluting steel structures. Yeah, I'm not a real fan of those windmills because, yeah, it's good when you have one in your garden and you can power your shed or anything with it, but not to power a country or something with it. It doesn't work. It is an inefficient way of trying to get green energy. But yeah, that's another discussion. Yeah, that was a ridiculous thing to do from her. She took me off the highway to just put me on the up ramp again. So yeah, I've got no words for that. That stupid thing. I was filming, so I didn't see on the map what she was trying to do. I really thought she was taking us somewhere on a B route or something, but nah. Next time I just gotta check there. Or she just updated her traffic information and saw it was driving again, so I don't know, but that was a stupid thing. There are road constructions going on for the next 15 kilometers, so that's probably the cause. And maybe, I believe I heard something about an accident on the radio, but I hate those little bumps. I know we're going to have a narrow road and you gotta limit your speed, but no need for those bumps. I don't see any work being done, but just maybe they are the preparations, because there are markings on the only a road here in the middle. I don't know. But yeah, when it's like this and we can drive on with 80 kilometers an hour, there's no problem. Yeah, now we're definitely driving again. It was about a stretch about a good 25 kilometers, I think. That was stand still, drive slow, speed up, start slow, stand still, and so on. It was just before Odense. Now we're moving on, about an hour and a half, 125 kilometers to go. So I think at the next mark, rest stop, I just go off for a few minutes, stretch my legs, see if Bo needs to relieve herself. Have a banana or something, or a little bun or anything. I believe I've got that too. So, and then we'll go on again. But just want to stop for a few minutes, stretch my legs, and then get on the road again, so that we get to Loss. For now the navigation says 5:30, but with stop in between, let's say around 6, that we're with Loss. So yeah. Still in the vicinity of the big city, Odense. So there's a lot more traffic on the roads and power lines in the sky and stuff like that. But I believe when we move on a few kilometers, then it will be prettier again, the landscape. I guess it reminds a bit of Holland. Yeah. What we had right now, it looks the same as the Netherlands. Yeah. There's a boat on the highway. It's an image I always expect to see in the south of France and places like that. But yeah, of course, Denmark has a lot of coast, so it isn't that strange to see a boat on a highway. A little sailing boat, Smilla. Get them in there. Again, the Jeep has those license plates that are white with a little part of yellow on the left. So yeah. Yeah, just stopped. We're right in front of the toll road, the bridge to the next island. So I'm gonna send last message that we just stopped to stretch our legs, and that we will be with him around 6. So yeah, just gonna take Bo out for a pee and have a bite, something, and then we'll move on again. Yeah, just where we stopped, I'm doing this out of hand. No sound on microphone or anything. Bo is shaking it off. She wants to go in the water, but she cannot go into the water because it doesn't look that nice in front here. But I don't want to wet it also. There is there's the bridge. Yeah, now she wants to play.
Neem de tweede rechts.
So that's the bridge we're gonna cross. Yeah. Going back to the van now. Beautiful here.